Scientific Advertising, written by Claude C. Hopkins. Chapter 4. Mail Order Advertising, What It Teaches. The severest test of an advertising man is selling goods by mail. But that's a school from which he must graduate before he can hope for success. Their cost and results are immediately apparent. False throws melt away like snowflakes in the sun. The advertising is profitable or it is not. Clarity on the force of returns. Figures which do not lie to tell on at once matters of at ad. This puts man on their melt. All gross work is eliminated. Every mistake is conveyors on quickly listens his correctly by learning how often his junglement errors, often 9 times in 10. Their own lessons that advertising must be done on a scientific basis on how any firm chances at success. And he learns how every wasted dollars at cost of returns. Here he is taught efficiency and economy under a master who can't be folded. Then often only then is his the adapt to apply the same principles and keys to all advertising. A man was selling a $5 article that replaced from his at cost him 85 cents. Another man submitted an ad which is through better the replace cost 420 cents is. Another man submitted an ad which for 2 years brought the replace at average of 41 cents is. Consider that difference on 250,000 replays per year. Think how valuable was the man who cut the cost in two. Think what it would have meant to have continued that 420 cents at without any or returns. Yet there are thousands of advisors who do just that. They spend large sums on guesses and they are doing what that man did. Playing for sales from 2 to 35 minutes what they need cost. A study of mail order advertising reveals many things worth learning. It's a prime subject of study in the first place, and in continued you will know that what place. It's therefore good advertising ads applied for that line. The probability is that they has received from many trust companies. It is therefore the best advertising yet discovered for that line. Study those ads with respect. There is proved advertising not theoretical. It's not deserve you. The lessons it teaches are principal ways which man apply to all advertising. Mail order advertising is always set in a small type. It's usually set a similar type than ordinary print. That economy of space is unusual, so it proves constantly that longer type does not play. Remember that when you double your space by doubling the size of your type, that the may still be profitable, but preset returns have proved that you are playing a durable process of for sales. In mail order advertising, there is no waste of space. Every line is utilized. Borders are replay used. Remember that when you are tempted to love valuable space unexpected. In mail order advertising, there is no playover. There is no boosting. Serve the super service. There is no us like tell. There is no attempt to entertain. There is no nothing to assume. Mail order advertising usually continues to coupon. That is there the great some action from the conference party made is there to build Carter the remember of the something that remember has decided to do. Mail order advertising know that readers forget. They are reading a monetize of interest. They may be absorbed in a study. A large percentage of people who read an ad and decide the act will forget that decision in 5 minutes. The mail order advertisers know that waste by taste and he does not purpose of accept it. So he intends that remember be cut out and returns when the reader is ready to act. In mail order advertising, the pictures are always to be point. They are salesmen in themselves, they earn by space, they Hopkins exaggerate their importance. The picture is thus the striving to sell many copy masses space, less important things to similar space. Picture is ordinary, advertising may taste little, they probably result from worms, but if picture is mail order advertising may half of the cost of selling. And you may be sure that everything about has been decided, but many often test before you use useless pictures merely disappear, and in terms of look, some mail order ads mark what their factors is. A man advertised is incorrectable to be sold by mail. Types ads with the right handles brought excellent returns, but converted the idea striking picture of what interests those returns. So he is interested his space to 50% to add a row second in show yield. I did make a string ad, but its cost per reply was increased by exactly what, that 50%. The new ad, choosing the half more the every institution bought not an ad itself. The man learned that incubator buyers were particular people. They were looking for attractive offers, not a pictures. Think of that countless understood the companies where a worm of that kind cost half of the advertising money without a penny in returns, and it may go on the year after year. Mail order advertising tells a complete story in the purpose to take May intimate sale. You see on limitations therefore on amount of copy. The motto there is the more you tell, the more you sell. And it has never failed to prove out in any test we know. Sometimes the advertiser uses small ads, sometimes large ads. None are the too small to be tell a responsible story, but an ad twice larger, bigger twice the returns. A 4 times larger ad bigger 4 times the returns, and usually some in addition. But this occurs only when the largest space is utilized as well the small space. The half page copy in the page space at your double the cost of returns. We have seen many tests prove that. Look at ad of the cycle company, the typical mail order ad. Those have been running for many years. That ads utilizing Mr. Made ad to the readers then not to 10,000 word we searched a single word in his ads. For many years he campaigned on at the other, and the ads you see today that is the final result of all those experiments. Note the picture is uses the headlines, the company or space, the small type. Those ads are near perfect for their purpose as an ad can be. So, with any other mail order ad which is long continued, every future, every word be picture teaches advertising at the base. You may not like them. You may say the unattractive, crowded, hard to read. Anything you will be, but the test of results is proved. These ads be best salesmen. Those lines have yet decided. The charity pray mail order advertising is the count of the largest respect. Many gets the some instruction you will buy keeping other ads, but mail order ads are models. They are selling goods probably in the difficult way. It's a far harder to get other mails than sent by the stories and hard to sell goods which can be seen. Ads which do are excellent examples of what advertising should be. Cannot often follow the principles of mail order advertising though we know we should. The advertiser focus, the comprehension, the pieces, the pride of our ads has been interface, but every deeper from those principles adds our selling cost. The therefore is always question what we are willing to pay for our fair bids. We cannot at least know what we pay. We can't make keyword comparisons at once with another. Whatever we do know improperly, find that the newer the gate to prove mail order copy more customer we get for our money. And this is another important chapter. Think it over. What real difference is therefore between including a customer to order by mail or order from his dealer? Why should the methods of salesmanship differ? They should not. When they do, it's for on two reasons. Either the advertiser does not know what the mail order advertisers know, he is advertising blindly, or he is differentiating significance of percentage of his returns to clarify some desire. There is no apology, some apology for that, just is therefore is fine of its branding must be can afford to do something for pride or options, but it's know what we are doing. Let's know the cost of our pride, then it's advertising fails the begins of when it returns. Let us to back our model a good mail order ad and eliminate some for our waste. Thanks for listening. The next chapter is chapter 5. Headlines.